channel and welcome back to another haul video. So please excuse the fall decor. My wife would kill me if I moved all this because this is just how she wants it. So I'm just gonna leave it in the video. Hope you guys find it somewhat pleasing aesthetically, and let's get into it. Alright, so first off we're gonna start a little simple and then we'll start doing some heavier stuff, some heavy hitters. So first up, I got this Marvel Legends thing, the Walgreens exclusive one. Hopefully you guys can see it. You know, this is kind of like a perfect little showcase, like just this little spot right here. So yeah, Marvel Legends thing. I actually got this in a trade. I traded another Marvel Legends to the homie Force Ghost, aka Max. I will drop his Instagram down below. Real cool dude, part of the mob. Yeah, so very happy. He said he finds this a lot in his area. I haven't been able to find any in my area, so very glad that I was able to trade with him for something that he wanted, something that he's been looking for. So yeah, not much to say about this figure except that it is very well made, very well put together. A lot of people's #1 Marvel Legends, actually. A lot of sleeper, definitely top 10 for some people. So who knows, maybe at the end of the year we'll go see what this guy is all about. So going down the list, I realized that I didn't really give much context or backstory to some of the figures that I got. So real quick backstory, we went to Frankenson's and I showed you in my last video the hunt that we did. I was looking for certain things and I'm surprised that I found certain things, and some were kind of a surprise. So we went to Frankenson's, so this is some of the haul from there, and I got a few things. We also went to a place called Toyz in the Box. Now, Toyz in the Box is an online store that just recently opened up a shop in California, in the LA area specifically. So we were excited to check it out, and I was able to pick up something there that I've been wanting for a long time for a really good price. So other than that, there's two things that I got. That one was a trade. I traded my Resurrection of Frieza Virgin Vegeta, the skinny one, the gray suit, the DBZ SH Figuarts, and I traded it for something. And the other one, my wife actually got it for me for an anniversary gift, and that one I am very stoked about, so can't wait to show you guys that. So I don't know which one to show. You know what, let's go show the Frankenson's stuff first, and then we will show you the Toyz in the Box stuff next, and then I will show you the trade and the anniversary gift afterward. So first up, at Frankenson's, I know this guy has been everywhere. I haven't been able to find him at all in my area. It is the DC Multiverse Black Manta from the Aquaman movie. Now, with this figure, even before he came out, seeing him, I've been wanting this figure for a long time. Some of you guys know, I am a bigger DC fan than Marvel. So this one was an absolute must when I first saw images and first saw pictures of him. You know what? I'm actually gonna take him out right now just to show you guys real quick. Amazing, amazing figure. Now I know DC and Mattel don't have the greatest track record for some figures, but this is definitely a step in the right direction. Like the sculpt, the not really much of the accessories, at least for the Black Manta figure, but the sculpt, the design, the execution is amazing. This guy is so dope. And you know, 1 second real quick. You know, I'm not gonna mess with it because I've seen some people able to pop his head off and replace his head, but I'm kind of scared to do that right now on camera. So I'm gonna go wait and see. So yeah, it's definitely a step in the right direction for DC for their like $20 6-inch figure line. So yeah, nothing much to say except that this is something I've been wanting on my radar for the longest time. Saw it at Frankenson's for 20 bucks, had to scoop it up. So Black Manta. Next up on the list, and speaking of Black Manta, before I get into the next figure, has anyone seen that trailer for the Aquaman movie, the extended one? That doesn't matter if you are a DC fan, Marvel fan, comic book fan, that trailer can get you pretty hyped for a movie. So passing on, or moving on for the Black Manta, the next one I got, and that is going to be the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Fat Majin Buu. Now this guy is pretty massive. you know, people were saying that he was big. His box, they said it was a lot bigger in person, and you know, from videos you can never really tell until you see it for yourself. And now that I see this guy, now that I have his box in hand, this guy is huge. He is absolutely humongous. His box is probably bigger than Broly's, and Boo, the character itself, is not going to be bigger than Broly, but in terms of the size of the box and the packaging, holy cow, this guy is pretty intense. So one more step towards completing my Dragon Ball Z collection, and also another reason why I heavily considered this guy was because that I pre-ordered the Super Boo, the skinnier one, the evil Boo, from Toyco, from Andrew from Shop Toyco. Thank you very much for that, by the way. That if you guys were part of that specific pre-order trying to get at him, it was pretty hectic. So I'm very glad to be able to secure my figure. And he actually comes with an alternate head of Fat Boo that has his tentacle looking thing pointing and zapping to where he actually turns people into chocolate. So this guy was definitely a must. I don't even know where to put him. You know what? I'm just gonna put him right there, and hopefully he just shows in frame, or at least a little bit in frame. So moving on, Toys in the Box. Toys in the Box, Toys in the Box. Very, very cool store. They're kind of a smaller store, but they had a lot of things, and a lot of things that I generally would collect. So they had like Funko Pops spread throughout. They had a lot of import stuff, a lot of like Mayfex, a lot of SH Figuarts, like figures. They have like the Batman stuff, the Justice League, the Star Wars stuff, a lot of Star Wars SH Figuarts. They had a lot of, what else did they have? Oh, they had, like, speaking of imports, they had a lot of, what is it, Saint Cloth or Saint Seiya figures, which I think those are pretty cool. I don't know much about that anime, but I know the figures itself and the armor that they use is pretty crazy. They had a lot of Nendroids, and they had a lot of Figma stuff. And one Figma in particular, I was very, very heavily considering, but she was $100. And I don't know if I really wanted it at that moment. But without further ado, you know, also they had Marvel Legends stuff, and they had, they actually had a good amount of Extreme Set stuff, like this stuff, the pop-up dioramas. They had a lot of Extreme Sets there for sale. So if you guys are looking for a place local in the Los Angeles area, go check them out. They're in Monterey Park. It's a little small store, but they have a lot of stuff. So it's definitely worth a visit if you guys are in the area, or even if you guys are probably like 30 minutes away. It's definitely worth a visit. So this guy, I've been wanting this guy for a while too. I know I've been saying that with every figure, but you know, like, if you guys know me, I've been straying away from Marvel Legends, and I've been straying away from picking up things just here and there, just random. I am picking stuff up that I absolutely want in my collection, and stuff that's going to be staying in my collection forever. So this guy is definitely one of them, just because I love the aesthetic of him, and I love the fact that he comes with accessories for other figures. So he comes with the armored Batman head and the Kryptonite spear for the armored Batman, and then he comes with the cowl. Well, that cowl is technically for him, but then it has alternate hands for Superman, like when he was ripping off his cowl in the movie. And then he comes with an alternate Ben Affleck head, which I think is pretty dope, because shout out to The Amazing. I've seen that video to where you can use this head on the regular the other Mayfex regular Batman body. So glad to have him. You know what? Let's go pull him out too, just to have like a quick gander at it. So I'm glad to have him. Now I'm hoping to get the other one, the other regular Batman, just so I can put his head on it. Actually, you know what? Let's go show him off real quick. Here you go. Nightmare Batman. Now I know Mayfex is known for having loose joints and stuff, and this one it's not too bad. You know, some of it is a little loose, but it's definitely not as bad as the Joker one that I have. The Joker that I have is really, really loose, and like any kind of posability whatsoever, you get kind of like, he pops off pretty easy. So let me go ahead and pop this guy on real quick. hit it all the way. Whoops. There we go. There we go. So here is the Batfleck head on here, which I think is pretty cool. It looks dope. Let me go ahead and pose it real quick. Just some real quick poses. Bam. There we go. Let me see if we can stand on his own. There we go. All right. I won't mess with this later. Coming down to the last two things, it is going to be one, the trade, and two, my anniversary gift, which I am still wasn't expecting, but very hyped that I was able to get. So the trade was from this. Sorry, that was my dog. So the trade was from a guy named John Ayala. Shout out to you, homie. It was the first time that I was kind of doing a trade within the toy community, so I didn't have any like references or vouchers to prove my legitimacy. But thankfully, thank you that you trusted me. You know, I was willing to do whatever it took. Not to say whatever, but yeah, I was willing to do what it took to let you know that I was legit and I wasn't trying to like scam you or rip you off or anything. So thank you very much for trusting me. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. So we traded. I gave him the Vegeta. You know, if you guys see my other videos, I have the Demonical Fit one, or the Demonical Fit Super Saiyan Blue hair. So that one, I am not like the other blue versions. I am not like in a rush to get, because I already have that one and that one is perfectly fine with me. And the other reason is because the figure that he was offering for trade was one that I've been wanting for the longest time. And if you've known me, if you ever asked me questions, I am a huge fan of this series, growing up as a kid. And that is going to be, bam, Kingdom Hearts. So I've been a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts as a kid growing up, and I still am. So this is going to be the Bring Arts 6-inch Kingdom Hearts 3 figure from Sony. Look at that box. The detail in the box is absolutely crazy. Here's are some of the accessories. I'm not going to pull everything out just to show you guys real quick. But yes, very excited to get this figure. I've been wanting a Sora for the longest time. I was contemplating about getting the SH Figuarts one, the Kingdom Hearts 2, but when this opportunity arose for me to get this guy, I had to jump on it and snatch it while I can. So the only thing I wish that came with him, but 100% understandable, was that he doesn't come with the regular Kingdom Key. And he also obviously comes with a, kind of looks like what it looks like, modified Oathkeeper, I want to say, but it's probably not. But it is the one that they advertise for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm not even sure what the name of it is, but yeah, I understand, because you know they have to advertise the video game, so they have to get this guy in. So, but other than that, very glad to have this figure. Now, this is gonna make me have to get, and when I mean have to, I mean absolutely have to get a Donald and a Goofy, and some Nobodies and Heartlesses, so I can pose and take pictures of him fighting them everywhere. So that is some pretty heavy stuff right now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures so far. 5 figures that I am absolutely loving and very grateful that I was able to pick up. Bam. So I've set you right there. So I have the Frankenstein's haul in these two. I have the Toys in the Box haul in the Batman. And I have an awesome trade from John. So 4 figures, 5 figures including this guy. Now, last but not least, it is one that I'm still in shock that I have in my collection. Yeah, like I said, still in shock, pretty much in shock that I have this in my collection, in my possession right now, for the price that my wife was able to get. Because I know he doesn't go for as much But she said that this was a guy who's getting out of the Funko Pop game, or Funko Pop, Funko Pops, the Mezco game, and you know, I had to jump on it. I had to jump on this opportunity to get it, and it's going to be, damn, he just looks amazing just holding him. It is going to be, any guesses? It is my favorite villain ever in the history of comic book villains, and just villains period. And I know he doesn't go for a much higher price lately, but it's still definitely something I would have loved and love to have in my collection. And it's going to be, cue music here. Okay, maybe not. It's going to be the Mezco 112 Joker. Now you guys know that, well, if you guys don't know, I've been stating that Mezco and DBZ SH Figuarts is going to be my main line of collecting. So, sold off a lot of my stuff, a lot of legends specifically, sold off a lot of just stuff that doesn't fit my collection, and started picking up more Dragon Ball and Mezco related stuff. Figma, I'm still gonna collect because I am an anime nerd and I love anime. But, you know, those are gonna be a little bit on the back burner to Mezco stuff. And I've been playing with him for a little bit already. So, this is my favorite part. Honestly, this is my favorite part. His socks is absolutely amazing. Damn, look at that, look at that. But yeah, the Joker. This is one in my collection that will forever be a grail. Even though I already have another Joker, the Clown Prince of Crime one, the one with the slick back hair, like the more like punk rockish look, pre-ordered. This Joker will definitely be top 3 Mezco grails to me, just because of who it is. It's the Joker, man. How do you not be a Batman fan, or how do you be a Batman fan and not like the Joker? I'm curious. Now, I don't know anyone that does that, like as a Batman fan, and hates the Joker, but you know, that's just out of curiosity. Look at that. All right, let me stop rambling. Let me stop, you know, going off on a tangent. So there it is, guys. This is my haul from Frank & Son's Toys in the Box Trades anniversary gift. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you guys for all your support. I know that this channel is lacking direction, and I know I'm trying to get there, but you know, work gets busy, work gets in the way. And if you guys don't know, for the next, well, coming soon, but for like 3 weeks to a month, I'm going to be gone, completely MIA from social media. Just in the middle, like I'm gonna be in the middle of nowhere of just like doing training. So if you guys are a fan of the channel, please continue to support me. Please continue to keep watching, and it's gonna be quiet for a little bit, but when I come back, I'm gonna be rocking and rolling, being heavy with it. So thank you guys very much for all your support. Thank you guys for liking the video. Thank you guys for being subscribers. If you are new, please consider subscribing. I'm at 150 subscribers now, a milestone I never thought I would make. And you know, like I said, I'm not doing this for a career. I'm not doing this to get like thousands and thousands of subscribers to make any money. I'm just doing this to share my love of action figures with the rest of the community, and hopefully we can collab, and I just want to meet you guys. That's all. Like, I want to meet the more famous, like, figure YouTubers. Like, I don't even care what this channel does. I just want to meet you guys, because you guys are, I'm very huge fans of you guys, and some of the ones that I watch, you know, Josh Pence, Cincy Nerd, Essos Hunters, Jimpy Zayo, you know, I'm name dropping left and right, but still, you know, Art G, Dewdog, Nate Simmons, you know, just all you guys. Thank you guys so much for being an inspiration to me, and that's probably gonna be it. Until next time, stay tuned for the next video. Peace.